You don't think I know what you're doing? You don't think I know what you're doing? Look at the poll. Liverpool United have won. You know, they've beaten Arsenal, Tottenham, anti-London. I see what you're doing. You're behind the Geordie Nation. Well, hey, come on. That's right. Run the intro. Come on. Love that from you lot. Love that. There's a lot of you that voted for Arsenal, Tottenham, but love that from you lot. Majority rules here, viewers. Come on. Nearly 52-48. Gets dangerous, doesn't it? Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Magpies Millions with me, the man in charge of the millions, DoctorBenjyFM. Although they're actually not my millions, they're Mike Ashley's millions. And by not Mike Ashley, I mean not Mike Ashley's millions. Is anyone else confused? They're not Mike Ashley's millions, but they are not Mike. But that's the. So, there's been games since we last met. Since our last couple of games ending against Tranmere and Sheffield United, where we were very, very dominant, and we went through in the EFL Cup, a competition that we're now out of, a 1-0 defeat to Manchester United. Do you want to see the match stats? Of course you do. I can't believe it. Genuinely can't believe it. 27 shots for us, 4 for them. I've lost 1-0, and I am furious, viewers. Our attacking lineup there, just not bothered. Yeah, I actually can't believe it. I can't believe Newcastle United have done that to Manchester United and we've not won. So that's really great. Being around that then, a 1-0 defeat to Chelsea in the league, 5-0 win over Watford, 1-0 win over West Ham, and wins against West Brom and Fulham have left us in a really, really strong position of second. That's right, we play Liverpool coming up then, knowing that if they beat us, we're pretty much not going to be catching them this season. And game against Manchester United, where hopefully a little bit of revenge for that EFL Cup defeat. Right then, let's get involved. Then, first things first, I think, is it Liverpool first? Is it Liverpool first? It is Liverpool first. Right, off to Anfield we go. It's in 5 days. Good planning, Ben. Well done, you. Good stuff. I could travel back down to London and back so many times, it'd be ridiculous. All right then, gang. Team-wise for this one, we are pretty much at full strength. There's Onana will start in goal for us, Babu and Roussel on either side of Ake and Diaz. We've got Longstaff and Van der Beek in the centre, Luis Alberto behind Martinez, Mahrez one side and Maximin on the other. I'll be honest, gang, we've been looking really, really good. And if we can keep this going, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now, before we go into this game, again, we're going to do similar things to what we did against them before, of course, in the Community Shield. We're not going to counter-press them quite as much, but we're certainly going to try and counter, play a little bit more cautiously, try and hit them on the break. Away at Anfield, they're going to have a lot of the ball, they're going to have big chances, and we have to try and spring attacks on that, and FM them a little bit, just like Manchester United did to us. Scumbags. See them soon. Alright then, an away trip. Timo Werner leads the line for Liverpool, something we may well see one day in the future, who knows? He's been making a lot of noises, hasn't he? Tonali's in there as well, behind Adam Lallana is just always there. He's not that good. Last year, 2 goals, 1 assist. Why does he always play against me? Are they taking it easy on me? Is that what it is? No Jordan Henderson again. They're definitely taking it easy on me. Alright, passionately say, we've been on a good run lately. Keep this going. I think we've got to try and build off this momentum. Second in the league table. Yeah, Liverpool are points and points ahead of us. But yeah, if we beat them here, we've got a chance at doing something pretty special. Problem is, we probably have to do the double over Liverpool and United to do that something special. All right, you can see the team ready and raring to go. I'll bring up the league table. You can see we sit 5 points behind them as we go into this game, and they've got a highlight very, very early on. I don't know what's happened, viewers. I just realised as well, I've been trying out a new camera angle in games recently. I won't stick with this. We'll go back to the more familiar 2D, but the sideline camera angle and me, we've been meeting up and having coffees and all sorts. As Mahrez, obviously not, viewers. That is a joke because of the whole. We know now, Lautaro is racing forward, viewers, and, well, he's not scored, but St. Maximin has scored, and we're 1-0 up after 3 minutes. I don't know. I don't really know what's just gone on. We'll look at it again in 3 dimensions. It's already in 3 dimensions, Ben. We'll continue to look at it in 3 dimensions. So I've blown it, haven't I? Ball forward to Lautaro Martinez, who does he just slide a ball through? Or does he go for goal? Do you know what, viewers? I forgot. It was moments ago. He duels past players, hits the post, and Maximin. The worrying thing is there, viewers, it was 30 seconds ago. You watched me watch it, and I now can't remember what us. It's going fantastically. 1-0 up, I think. I'm sure. Who did we score? Timo Werner was booked after 2 minutes, which is very, very early. Good analysis there, Ben. Well done, mate. Well done. You should do videos on this game. I mean, that'd be really interesting, I bet. 1-0, looking good, and half an hour gone nearly, playing this cautious, counter-attacking style, soaking up the pressure, hitting them on the break, and so far, it's working out pretty well, as that ball over the top towards Werner is cut up by Nathan Ake. Him and Ruben Diaz, by the way, there's been no arguments there. Those two boys are getting on like a house on fire, as St. Maximin back to Rosin on, all the way back to Onana, who's got a little bit of time to clear the ball forward, and does, and St. Maximin is on the ball, and we know how dangerous he is in these areas. Lautaro Martinez is beside him, and that is one of the worst shots we'll see today, I hope. hope, at least. And actually, not long after that highlight, we're back on the ball again. A throw-in just inside our half. As Nathan Ake... Oh, we're cocking this up big time. Werner's racing forward. I don't know. They're having a coffee again. Well, I don't know what my obsession with coffee is at the moment. Sadio Mane goes for a goal, and Onana saves and just rolls it out immediately. Good God. Ruben Diaz has played a ball forward. We're distributing it quickly and rolling it out, and that was very, very evident right there as Liverpool get another chance to build from the back. I just noticed Lovren was playing from them there, so I don't know what's going on here. Werner to the byline. Back it goes to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Him and Salah combine. Ball in, and Timo Werner, well, he's got a booking, and maybe he was booking a goal because it's 1-1. And that all comes from Onana claiming a catch and then giving it to Diaz, who gives it away, and they score from the next attack, which obviously isn't great. And I'm not going to see it again, viewers, in 2 dimensions or 3 dimensions. We all saw it, and I remember it. Firmino's, no, Werner, wasn't it? Bollocks. Werner's going through again. This isn't good, as, blimey, we're giving him a little bit too many opportunities. The thing is, I've got quite a quick attack. Ake and Diaz are very pacey, especially even compared to someone like Timo Werner. So playing a deeper line isn't even really necessary when they're as good as they are, as Liverpool might be about to sting me at the very end of the half. Or we will counter-attack, and again, soaking up that pressure as they play it out wide to Trent. We know how good his delivery is. I'm a little bit concerned. It's a little bit poor on that occasion, but they've got the ball again. And actually, we managed to hustle him out of it, but Tonali picks up the loose one, and Liverpool are forward again, inside to Gini Wijnaldum now, whose ball towards Trent Alexander-Arnold is very, very good. And they've got lots of options in the centre. We're there with the first block, but Salah on it now. And it's just so many quality players for this Liverpool side as they just continue to recycle the ball, and we can't seem to get near them, viewers. Again, this cautious style not doing its best work as Mane's got it again. This time cuts back, and Liverpool just waiting there to play. If they don't score from this, by the way, what a waste of time this has been. Andy Robertson, Adam Lallana, Onana with save of the season. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think we can all get behind a save of that particular nature. Unbelievable for Onana as he claims the corner. Probably going to roll this out very quickly, is he? He's prone to doing that as it's 1-1. The longest highlight ever resulted in the best save I've seen on FM this year. So we can have that. Thank goodness something happened, as I'm far from pleased with what I've just seen. It's very harsh. I'm going to get assertive with them, though. We've been the better team. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. They're not really bothered by that, but we'll calmly say, you weren't that bad. I've still got faith in you. Come on, lads. A little bit like Kevin Keegan. Come on, lads. I reckon you can do. Come on, lads. Come on. We can do this. Where's he from? Yorkshire, apparently. Is he from Yorkshire, Kevin Keegan? I'm pretty sure he's not. I feel like he might be from Newcastle, as it happens. He's from Armthorpe. We've gold. We've gold, viewers. We have gold. We've just gold. Oh, it's near Yorkshire. Doncaster he's from, so he's sort of around those parts. Yeah, love Kegimi. I've just missed the goal twice, viewers. So one time I've seen a goal and I then forgot what happened. The next time I've seen a goal, I didn't want to watch what happened. And the next time, I've missed both times looking at a map, viewers. So that's how today's episode's going. We're forward again. Come on. Maybe a goal that I can see for all it's worth and remember. This will be exciting. As Matty Longstaff to Mahrez, as we're just keeping the ball nicely, falls to Mbappe on that side. We've got lots of options in the centre. If you can pick one out, he goes for it. Oh, Sten Maximin, he's hit the crossbar and cleared away by Andy Robertson. We're leading away at Anfield against the league leaders with 64% possession. They are worried, viewers. Armthorpe, just sort of northeast of Doncaster. More east than north, but still, based on the geography, I mean, nearly an hour gone, viewers. Close that, Ben. Focus up. All right, we just got to start thinking about maybe a change here or there. Luis Alberto is having a pretty impactless game. I was going to bring Joel Linton. Yeah, go on then, Joel. Have a go, mate. Why not? No, Ben, you've got to think about this. Hang on. I think Delafeu on, Mahrez in behind. There you go. Not thinking there, viewers. Sorry, I nearly brought Joel Linton on without thinking. That would have been an error on my part. Sadio Mane's having a shocker, and I'm surprised they've taken Adam Lallana off. Obviously, I mean, don't start him. All right, 83 minutes gone, or 83 minutes on the clock. Technically, that's not the way minutes work. Werner on the ball, racing forward. You don't need me to tell you, as we knock it out for a free kick. What? What's that for? What? I've just seen him win the ball, clear as day. Right, and it begins. It begins. What is that? Appended Werner. Do me a favour. Lascelles comes on for Mahrez, weirdly enough now, and... Well, I'm obviously fuming, viewers. Do we watch it again in slow motion? Do we really make a big thing of this? I think we probably do, viewers. This incident here, apparently, I'll slow it down because I am cross. This is apparently a second yellow card and enough to be sent off, viewers. So just keep your eyes on this. Just remember the FA, definitely not corrupt, viewers. Definitely not corrupt. Oh, yeah. I mean, vicious, that, isn't it? It's terrible. Terrible. Liverpool free kick. Who's this little with a flag? Honestly, who gave you permission to do this? And he walks over in his new silver suit, thinking he's some sort of superhero. Walks over, Nathan, come on, you know what you've done. Honestly, the whole thing's a joke. If I don't win the game from here, I'm about to be Cool, there's going to be, I'll tell you what, I'll go back down to London. It only takes 2.5 hours or something like that. That's right, I'm learning. Oh, hello, 2 minutes to go. Oh, well, this is too fast. This would be typical. Thomas Lamar, don't do this to me. Oh, no, does well. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. We're not fine, because there's 1:05 to go, and apparently Liverpool are on the attack again. They've brought on Jordan Henderson, basically a cheat code, viewers, as the ball in is actually cleared away. Lautaro Martinez is just sort of strolling around. He remembers he's playing football. As 4 minutes goes, and Babu does brilliantly. Looks for Lautaro Martinez, whose hold-up play has to be good and is. And finds Deulofeu, who's just come on. He's pretty fresh, to be fair. And with 40 seconds left to go, we may see this out all the way back to Onana. This is brilliant. Just annoy them if we can. Oh, look at this. Look at us go. Lascelles, Jerusalem. They can't get near us. 30 seconds. Are we about to do the impossible? Again, against Liverpool. This is becoming a bit of a theme, viewers. And this time, once again, we have FM'd the life out of them. Let's see, can we get a third, viewers, just to rub it in, just to mock them? 15 seconds left. This is fantastic. I mean, look at us go. We're just keeping the ball with 10 men. They can't get near us. St. Maximin, have another goal, boys. Go on. Rosselon, have a shot. Don't then. Keep it. This is beautiful. Again, I've enjoyed that so much. Full time. Liverpool 1, Newcastle 2. God, I'm brilliant at this game, honestly. I'm brilliant. It's confirmed. I mean, you've all been thinking it for a while. We've all been going, but he's probably an expert. He's probably professional. The headband was the giveaway, wasn't it, viewers? Come on. The headband was the giveaway. Now, annoyingly, Nathan Ake will be banned now for a perfectly good tackle, which I'm not sure that says that in the referee's notes. I mean, what is that? What have we seen? What have we seen? Next up, though, Manchester United. It's in a week's time, so we get a nice long break. It doesn't mean that Ake will be back for it, so who cares? Corruption of the highest order. Lovely. Just great. Just really lovely. Oh, you're not allowed to go into Europe. Oh, you're not allowed to have 11 men finish against Liverpool. All right, that is less severe, I'll be honest. Alright then, gang, back for game 2, and I'm considering the fact that we're away at Old Trafford, so the probably logical thing to do is to stay with this sort of cautious, counter-attacking style and seeing if it can work back-to-back. Now, of course, 2 defensive changes for us, which isn't ideal, but Lascelles and Diaz, they formed a bit of a partnership last season. Onana, of course, keeps replacing goal. Rosselon and Diaz stay in the back, but of course, now Lascelles and Lazaro come in for the injured Mbabu, who's picked up a little bit of a knock, and of course, the suspended Nathan Ake, despite the fact that is obviously that shouldn't be happening. That should not be happening. Longstaff and Van der Beek will be in the middle, and the rest of the boys up front will remain the same. So, into we go. Away at Old Trafford. They beat me last time. They got lucky as well. So maybe playing this cautious style isn't necessarily necessary. There we go, viewers. Meanwhile, Manchester United have gone quite French. They've brought Matuidi in. Kurt Zouma's been brought in. Martial's up front today. Caleron's there. They've got Pellegrini. Some of those players won't be French and aren't French. So I don't know why I'm saying those names, really. And also, Alexis Sanchez is on the bench. So, realism, viewers. All right, then, let's see. Can we do the business? We owe them after last time, and that, believe me, is fresh in the memory. Knocking us out of the cup, not what we wanted to see. As we walk away from the corner then of the Stretford end, there's a ground which we can only assume is Old Trafford. It's a drizzly 9 degrees here in Manchester, viewers, so tropical, absolutely tropical. That's in the top 10% of all weather, so you should be proud of that. As we're on the ball, here we go. Now we're talking. A little bit of possession for the boys, as we're just playing a cautious, safe style, as Riyad Mahrez has gone for a 35-yard header, viewers. All right, maybe not that far out, but it was still good. Will we have more possession against them? Much like we dominated the game at Anfield, will we do the same thing at Old Trafford? Early stages suggest that we will, and I think us having more of the ball, we've got some really nice playmakers in there now with the likes of Luis Alberto, Van der Beek, Mahrez, of course, players that you want to see on the ball in a Newcastle shirt, as we're looking really good, and Matty Longstaff in there as well, performs brilliantly alongside everybody else, as Riyad Mahrez, former City player, De Gea makes an amazing save, fair enough. And of course, now beating Liverpool, that's great, but we need to build upon that, get a little gap between ourselves and United, and keep gaining on Liverpool where we can, hoping they fall apart at some point. Maybe slip up, viewers. Yeah, very funny. That's never been done before. To be fair, I don't recycle, old jokes and things like that. Shout it! Oh, God, dear, wrong series. A little bit of Manchester United's possession as Paul Pogba finds Marcus Rashford, and he's driving forward. He goes for goal, and then I had it covered the whole way. Didn't even use his arms to dive there. Viewers just sort of put them in together. Off we go. It was a beautiful thing. It was a really beautiful thing. Wan-Bissaka struggling a little bit, and I think maybe even Martial was struggling a touch too, as Luis Alberto's cross in, not his best work. The ball towards Matty Longstaff is actually pretty decent, and now, can we find a way forward, maybe get this ball into Lautaro Martinez? Not this time, as United win the ball back, and Calderon playing a little bit deeper, lofts the ball over the top to Martial, playing on the side of Lascelles, which does worry me a little bit, but even so, great save from Onana. And it looks like we might go in at 0-0. They've got a corner, so I'm assuming that this is the highlight. And, the half over. Ball played in. There it is, Ruben Diaz. Of course it's Ruben Diaz. Buy Ruben Diaz. Hashtag it. Everyone should be buying Ruben Diaz. He is One of my favourite players just to watch from a perspective on Football Manager. Just his defending is so good. All right, here we go. Happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Really, really good performance. And here we go then. I think a 0-0. Honestly, I know it sounds a little bit negative, but to have a decent performance like this away at Old Trafford with a chance to win it late on, they're doing very, very little. They've had a few pot shots as Martial's been taken off. Rashford's gone up front and immediately got a knock. And now, well, James and Greenwood are both on. 20 minutes to go. We've got to look to win this now, surely. Riyad Mahrez is struggling a little bit, so we're going to bring on Deulofeu, got fresh legs, bring them on. And Matty Longstaff's having a quiet game, but so smart. Do you know what? Mariano. Mariano was fantastic for me last year. Let's get him on for Martinez. See, the last 20 minutes, can we see something? As we've got ourselves a throw-in very, very deep in our half. It goes short. Now, Luis Alberto, ball paid in. Mariano! Wow, what a save. That's all I can say, right? I was going to be critical, but what a save. I mean, he probably should score, but wow, what a save. 5 minutes to go at Old Trafford, of course. Over the years, Manchester United, especially under Sir Alex Ferguson, were very much known for late goals, but we're looking for one ourselves right now. Luis Alberto's ball to Lazaro forces him to run backwards a little bit. Ruben Diaz on it, lofts one forward, and it's a good ball as well. Deulofeu now goes across the pitch towards Saint-Maximin, whose touch is very good, and he plays in Luis Alberto with a big, big chance to win the game, and no, doesn't quite. What a double this would be. What a team I've built, even to be doing this to United, where 5 minutes to go. I mean, do I want to... I'm going to attack viewers. This might be the mistake of all mistakes. 3 minutes left. Is there going to be a final moment for us? It doesn't look like it. I think it's going to be 0-0. But I tell you what, if you'd have told me we would have got 4 points from today's episode, I'd have taken it all day, every day. I don't know if we'll do this in London, but that's sensational. Passionately say, everyone thought we'd get beat, and we proved them wrong. Better performance than... Well, actually, no, ironically, not as good a performance as what we did in the League Cup, but still pretty good. And we'll take it. Second in the table, ahead of them right now. And to be fair to United, they're the only team not beaten so far this season, so that's a pretty good result. All right, next episode, we'll come back maybe in the sort of middle of December. I'm looking at maybe that City and Norwich game, perhaps. Maybe not again, Liverpool have done that a couple of times already this season now. Or maybe even the FA Cup game. We'll have to see who we draw in that. There's some big games in between. Of course, we won't be doing Arsenal-Tottenham now, but we'll see you next time. And thank you so much for watching the series. You seem to be enjoying it. Loads of people have newly subscribed. If you're one of those people, if you're new and just subscribed for the first time, maybe let me know a little bit about yourself. What save you've got going on at the moment? And yeah, I'd like to read all the comments, so get involved. We love with care. If we want to mention next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye, and follow me on Twitter. I do some bloody good tweets.